welcome back to my video series on where I'm just going through the whole process of me building up my company from scratch. Business from scratch. Alright, so last video we went over coming up with a name, coming up with your business idea, coming up with a logo. Outside of the logo though, like name and business idea, those are things that you see people coming up with all the time, right? You'll see people just be like, yo, I got this idea for a business where we make these types of products, and then, we call it, I'm just going to use my business name, Butterben. We call it Butterben. We make these cool cinnamon rolls and we sell them. And usually it's a joke, and people stop there, or they think, oh, a business is a lot of work, I don't want to do it. And let me just clear things up right now. Making a business is a lot of work. Even the small portion that I've done so far is just, it's been insane. This idea for me did start as a joke, alright? Like, some of the best things that can happen for people almost always start as jokes. Like, people are like, I would bake for potluck groups that I'm in, and they'd be like, oh, Ben, these are so good, you should start a bakery. It's like, oh, stop it, no, that's it's not reasonable, I'm not gonna try it. But then, enough people said it, and I wasn't really a fan of my current day job, and I was like, why not? And I started doing some research, different videos online, different articles. I want to mention AI in a second, but doing my research, I was like, yeah, this is a lot of work, but like, when it eventually all comes together at some point down the road, why not? It's a big risk, but it has a really big reward at the end, which is just getting to bake for people, which I already like doing. AI, even for someone that likes to do creative things, AI, it's not great. And again, in my day job, I see AI just creeping closer and closer. It's like, oh boy, I'm sure none of you sat down today for me to talk about how useful AI can be. And look, I don't like AI. You probably don't like AI, but let me just say, it's very helpful for conducting research. Like, half of what I know, I would not know if it wasn't for AI. Now, I fact-checked everything, and AI has gotten things wrong. But at the same time, it has pointed me in the right direction to be able to make progress a lot faster than I have. So that's my 2 cents on AI. I'm not gonna go any further. It's a useful tool, but please don't rely on it fully. But at the same time, don't just completely dismiss it. Transitioning from treating the company idea as a joke to treating it as a real thing. I've seen this question get asked before to people who started their own businesses. I've asked this question to people that started their own businesses, and it never feels like I have enough money, it doesn't feel like I have enough time. When should I start a business? What are the right signs for starting a business? And people always say, it's never the right time, you're never going to be in the right place, just do it. And those people are right. But I wanted to expand on it more, because usually when someone says just do it, is when you know that you want to make a business you should just start making the business. If it's funding that you're worried about, funding will figure itself out. Eventually you'll get loans, or you'll be able to find the resources needed some other way. If it's time was a big thing for me. It's just literally finding a block that you can just put on your calendar and say, like, hey, every day from 5 to 6, or from every Saturday from 3 to 5, or what have you, just devote to working on this business. And it also depends on, like, you can change how much time you want to put into it. Now, the more time you put into a business, the more you're going to get out of that business, right? Like, for example, with me in these early stages, the more time and effort I put into starting this business, the more likely my business is to start up on a sooner date rather than a later date. You need to know if this is the right thing to do. And I think that's what most people are missing when they're told it's never the right time, just do it. Is they're trying to figure out, like, hey, should I start this business? And it's a real fear. I forgot what the percentage is. 22% of businesses fail in the first year, and then 50% fail in the first 5, which is, like, even for me right now, it's like, oh, that is a big number, right? But the reason I'm continuing to go forward is passion. Especially for me, where, there's that argument of live to work, where you just do like, you love your job. That's the reason you get up in the morning. Or there's work to live, where, yeah, you get up in the morning to work, but it's to have enough money to, I don't know, what do people do for fun? Go to the pool? I don't go outside. I don't. Oh. Now, I'm definitely a work to live, which means for someone like me to want to start this business, I needed the passion, so that one day the reason I get up in the morning is to bake. And what passion feels like is like it stirs the soul, like you get excited. Like, someone like me, I am very into Star Wars. I talked about it way too much. Marvel Shadow Lord just came out. So good if you haven't seen it. I won't get too off track here, but that's the sort of thing. Like, what's something you really like, and when you get the same feeling about business idea, like, go for it. Like, you're in the right spot. Like, if it's something that's making you that excited, where you stay up late at night researching it, you just constantly want absorb information on it, you toss and turn on at night trying to fall asleep, but you're just too excited thinking about it, like, that is when you should really go for it. That's when you know you have a great idea that you should go for. And yeah, that's what happened with me. I had this idea, I could not let go of it, even though it did just start as a joke. You have to be realistic about your business idea. Like, every time I move a little bit more forward, I'm learning this, and that I won't be able to do everything I want, at least not right now, maybe not ever. Like, you can't think like, oh, I'm gonna start this business. Yeah, I'm gonna manufacture Post-it notes. I'm gonna break into the Post-it note market. I'm gonna all of a sudden get a huge grouping of market share, and then next thing I know, I'm gonna have $1 million in my first 2 years. Like, no, when's the last time you bought a Post-it note, right? If you're excited about the idea, go for it. Just make sure that you have reasonable expectations for this idea. Like, if you're getting excited because of something that you want to do immediately and it's just not possible, maybe rethink it and then see if you're still excited. But if it's like, hey, it's a simple idea, I'm going to start small, and I know that eventually I can grow and have this great thing, yeah, go for it. Like, just do it. That's what people keep telling you, and they're right. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video.